On this episode of Statistics, we're gonna look through each state and what is each state's minimum wage for tipping employee, which means someone who works in restaurants that receives tips. What are their minimum wage? And I mean, if you don't live in America, or if you live in one of those cities like California, New York, where it's a lot higher than the most states, then you may, or you don't work in that industry at all, you may be surprised in this video. And I'm also going to do a separate video if you just want to know like the top or the bottom of the lowest paying. So tipped employee is someone who works in the restaurant industry or food industry and they receive tips. A fast food chain like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, you're not getting tipped. But if you are a waitress at Olive Garden, you are gonna get tipped. This is for the 2023 minimum wage. If your state is one of the lowest ones, your employee can choose to pay that low amount, or they can be a little nicer and they can pay you a little more. But they are not required to pay more than the minimum wage for the tipping employees. So let's start with Alabama. $2.13 per hour. Alaska, $10.34 per hour. Arizona, $9.80. Now remember, they still have to tax these payments. So this is why a lot of times you may hear they live off on tips. Because if your minimum wage is $2 something per hour, then those tips are so much help. Arkansas, $2.63. California, $15.50. Colorado, $10.62. Connecticut, $6.38. Delaware, $2.23. Florida, $7.98. Georgia, $2.13. Hawaii, $9.35. Idaho, $3.35. Illinois, $7.80. Indiana, $2.13. Iowa, $4.35. Kansas, $2.13. Kentucky, $2.13. Louisiana, $2.13. What can an hour work by? Like something off Taco Bell's dollar menu? On minimum wage without tipping, if you didn't get any tips, you have to work a day of part-time job just to get a Starbucks coffee. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Maine, $6.38. Maryland, $3.63. Massachusetts, $6.75. Michigan, $3.84. Minnesota, $10.59. This kind of surprised me because so much higher than most states. Literally. Mississippi, $2.13. Missouri, $6. Montana, $9.95. Nebraska, $2.13. Nevada, $11.25. New Hampshire, $3.26. New Jersey, $5.26. New Mexico, $3. No cents, just $3. Easier to tax. New York, $10. North Carolina, $2.13. North Dakota, $4.86. Ohio, $5.05. Oklahoma, $2.13. Oregon, $13.50. Pennsylvania, $2.83. Rhode Island, $3.89. We're almost done. South Carolina, $2.13. South Dakota, $5.40. Tennessee, $2.13. Texas, $2.13. Utah, $2.13. Vermont, $6.59. Virginia, $2.13. Washington, $15.74. West Virginia, $2.62. Wisconsin, $2.33. And the last one is Wyoming, $2.33. $1.13. No wonder people don't really want these jobs. It does. Most places, the owner of the restaurant has the right to keep the tips. They're not required to give them all of the tips. Crazy. I don't agree with this because I've never been a waitress, but it's hard work. It is really hard work. You're on your feet for most of your shift. People give you attitude. People complain for things that are not even your fault. Maybe they don't like the food. That's not your fault, but you're the one on the front line. You have to take it, and you cannot tell them to piss off. If you do not work as a waitress or waiter, be nice to them. Even if they look like they're not friendly, maybe they're just having a bad day. Everyone has a bad day. Yeah, I think that should be raised a little bit. If not like drastically like California prices, then at least make it, instead of $2.13, make it like $5.13. That's a few dollars more, but little goes a long way and it adds up. So this was really, really shocking to me to find this out. All right, that was it for this video. I'm gonna tip bigger from now on. Yes, okay, goodbye.